How to choose the right angel for your startup. Actually, first of all, how to find the right angel for your startup. Well, maybe I can start with some statistics, and it's just statistics. And we all know that angels are hard to find, so it's probably statistics we shouldn't believe too much in. But I know angels who have 20 investment opportunities per year. Others have 100, and some say they have 1,000, more than 1,000 investment opportunities. And maybe they make 1, 2, 3, 5 investments per year. That means if an angel has 100 investment opportunities, just makes 5, you as an entrepreneur statistically have to meet 20 of those in order to get an investment. And this is why, first of all, you have to get closer into that business angel scene. Try to find people in your own network. Use LinkedIn or whatever to get closer to people who are in that business angel scene. They might have made an investment already, and by doing that, they know other investors. So the first thing, probably what you do as a startup CFO, try to get to know some of the people around you that are potentially angels or that are angels, because they can get you closer to the real angels you would like to have as an investor. And this is, by the way, also how you fight yourself into that scene, and how you actually kiss 20 frogs in order to find the one investor, just statistically. But this is also what Ron Conway says. You have to get a meeting scheduled. And actually, if you just call Ron Conway or email him and say, I'd like to meet you, the probability is low. But if a friend of Ron Conway is telling him, hey, you should meet this startup, he's probably thinking about that. And this is how you get into that scene. So try to get to know people who are in. They can get you from the one to the next angel, which you can also see on the next slide. So try to participate in angel groups, try to get to know them, and then partner with the winning angels, partner with the ones you'd like to get to know, who fit your needs of your startup. Focus on a couple of people. You don't need to have many, and there are probably angels also in your network or your broader network. Build this network. Let them do the meetings with the angel you'd like to get to know. The harder you look, the luckier you get. It's just a question of effort you put into that, and just a question of people you get to know, and there'll be the day where you meet the one you'd like to have. So who's the one you'd like to have? Remember that we had the typology of business angels. We had the selective caretakers and the full-time angel investors. They spend a lot of time into the investments, and the others don't. And the second differentiation is number of investments. And we said, okay, basically we can differentiate over here and say, okay, this is an experienced business, and this is a network business. And you can see that on the next slide, which the angel is suitable for your venture. Actually, either they have a network you need, and what kind of network is important for you. In my own case, first startup, internet startup in 1999, not many people knew about internet. So the one thing, how do I build an internet business? How do I make internet marketing? I mean, everybody knows SEM, SEO, and all sorts of things nowadays. But during these days, actually Google wasn't existing, and nobody knew how to do marketing there. Nobody knew how to build an internet business. This is knowledge we needed. So we needed angels, or an angel who had that knowledge, who had startup experience in that space, actually in the internet, a track record. Well, he was successful. He just brought his company public. He had a good business sense. He knew what it means to build an internet business, during these days. That was important knowledge we needed. This is why we approach a specific set of angels. On the other hand, and this is in the upper part of the slide, we also knew that we had to make the next step into more financing. So we also knew we need venture capital one day. So we said, okay, the second part of the angel investors should be some kind of network, and especially in this case, network to potential venture capitalists who might be interested to finance our business. And actually, that ideal path, we might be possible that we were lucky, but it worked out that in that ideal way. We had an angel who helped us building our business with his knowledge, and we had someone who had a contact to our next potential investor who actually invested into our business. So his unique contact brought us into a new network, and this network gave us further financing. It sounds ideal. I mean, you know how your strategy of your startup has to be. You know which network you need in the future. And secondly, you know which knowledge is necessary, especially in the first moment. So this is the typical decision you make as a startup CFO. Look at what you need, and be honest to yourself and what you're lacking, and complement this with business angels. This is, by the way, also, if you remember effectuation as a theory and think about stakeholder commitments, these are ideal stakeholders you can have into building your business and your market together with those stakeholders. So angels in general play a big role because they have the two wings, and especially the second wing, as you were able to see, is the one who can be critical for the success of your business.